Hey, it's Worth Playboy.
And my Playboys Bunny.
Welcome to our podcast where we discuss pickup, game, relationships, and
sex.
And today's topic is your dating mindset.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
You need to have the mindset that when you're meeting up with a girl, she wants you to win.
She sure does.
Girls go through an awful lot to get to the venue.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll talk about that. But a lot of guys, I think, go in expecting a hostile girl that's going to constantly shit test them, not like them. They're going to go home empty-handed.
After spending money.
Yeah.
They'll be out money and no girl.
And some girls going to... And I don't know where this mindset... I mean, it's the top guys that go in with the right attitude, which is, of course she's going to lie. I mean, she's gone to a lot of trouble to get here. She's also ignored 6,000 people on the app, and she chose me.
Yeah.
You know, and now she's going to meet up with me. There's a damn good chance you can fuck her.
Yeah.
You know, she wants you to win.
She does.
So tell me like everything that a girl has done to reach this point in the date. I mean, she's coming to meet you.
Yeah. So there's at least 2 days invested on average into a girl who's getting ready for a first date. And she probably, if she can, she buys a new dress, buys the new accessories to go with it. The day of the date, she hardly gets any work done if she works. She doesn't go to class if she's in school still. She spends all day showering, doing hair, doing makeup, making sure her nails look good. All of this because she wants your first date to be her last first date, period. She actually wants you to be the love of her life, that she never has to do this again, in a way.
Exactly.
But, so for you to come in there with an idea like, she's not going to have a great time, you set yourself up to be just defeated.
Yeah.
Because you come at it, I mean, think of it, you know, I think guys always work really well with sports analogies. Think of if you are going into a ball game and you know, quote unquote, you know that this team is undefeated, that, you know, they always beat you. Every year they beat you. You know, of course they're going to beat you this year. You go in there and you're already defeated. I'm not saying they won't still beat you,
right.
But having that mindset that you are not going to win just makes you not try as hard.
Exactly.
And I think it also makes you more defensive or reading things from her differently than you would if you were like, she is hilarious how excited she is about this date and how, you know, every time. I mean, you could be laughing at shit tests instead of taking them personally.
Well, and Bunny, this is one thing that there's some stuff, what has fed into this to where guys are walking in there defeated. A lot of times they're seeing these fucking TikTok videos.
Yeah.
And the girl's doing 3 dates a night.
Yeah.
And she's in New York City. And I need to tell you that that's the anomaly.
Yeah.
That is 1 out of 100,000 girls.
It is.
You're in a regular city. You're with normal girls. It's a big fucking deal. And if, you know, you as a dude, you're like, you need to like shower and prepare for a date. A lot of dudes will just go straight from work because it doesn't mean that much to them.
It's true.
But here's the deal. For women, and if you're, you know, when Bunny's talking about them skipping class or not getting work done, you're like, well, that seems very important. Nothing is more important to a woman than her relationship with a guy.
Yeah.
And if she has the potential to meet the guy who's going to be the father of her children, whether you realize it or not, she's going to put some effort into it.
Girls let their work go, they let their school go, they let their friends go, they neglect their family and friends, they neglect their hobbies, they neglect their social clubs, they neglect their book clubs, their volunteering obligations, their church, all of it.
All of it goes on the back burner.
If there is a guy in the scope.
Yeah.
It is that important.
Yep. Potential because like we always say, dating, engagement, wedding, house, babies. The babies are the end game. whether you want to realize it or not. But these are the reasons that the girl is motivated for you to do well.
Yeah.
It doesn't do her any good for it to fall flat.
Exactly.
You know?
And you can use that to your advantage, whether you are thinking about having babies anytime
exactly.
in the next
It has nothing to do
10
with
years
your
or not.
intentions. Yeah.
No, it absolutely doesn't. But this is why you have to go into it with a mindset like you are going to not only really like this girl, but she's going to really like you. And you guys are going to have a great time.
Exactly. And it's like the basic player mindset. They're like, you're not there to win girls over. They're there to win you over.
Exactly.
You know, you're the prize. And she liked nothing more than to show up, have a good time.
Yeah.
Have a couple of drinks, have her brains fucked out.
Yeah.
And have a new potential boyfriend.
Exactly.
You know?
I mean, in all of the hundreds, maybe even thousands of dates that you went on between your divorce and me, I mean, you ran into very, very few hostile girls.
Exactly.
Like 3 or something. I mean, it's just ridiculously a low number. Considering, because I know you dated a lot.
Right.
Because you had your system and it worked.
Yeah.
But that just goes to show you were actively pursuing dating as many girls as humanly possible.
Right.
And yet you still
Very
barely
few.
saw
Exactly.
people who didn't want you to win.
And we have other videos on like how to deal with a date gone bad.
Yeah.
And you know, and that's why we just meet for drinks. And there's all kinds of things that you can use to work to your advantage.
Yeah.
That way, if it does go bad, you're in, you're out. There's no hard feelings. You're gone.
But just understand just how small a percentage it really is.
Tiny.
So you're going in with a fear of something that is so unlikely.
Right.
It's almost it's laughable.
You do. You talk to most guys and like clients and coaching clients or guys on Twitter. They're always like pleasantly surprised.
Yeah.
They're like, she wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, she's kind of dull on the phone, but once I got her in person, she was like really vibrant and high energy. I mean,
and that's pretty true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girls,
she's also feeding off of your energy.
Girls across the board, very rare exceptions. You're one. You know, girls are slow to warm up.
Yeah.
They're always like, what's your girlfriend like? Well, she's slow to get to know you, but once she gets to know you, you know.
No one says that.
Yeah, no, nobody says that. But most girls are, the classic phrase is quiet at first.
Yeah.
So don't take her being quiet initially as any reflection on you or her excitement to be there. They're very cautious because they're very small. They're weaker than you. Yeah. You know, there's all kinds of things going on.
Exactly.
You know, so she wants to see where you're at. You know,
and like I always say, she just got out of a relationship, a 2 or 3 year relationship, let's say, with some guy who flew off the handle at everything. Yeah. So she's like, I'm gonna be kind of careful right now.
And he might not have in the beginning, but he ended up being that way.
Yeah. Anyway, if you like this podcast, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Pick up Basic Training 1 and 2. Fort Worth has the book bundle for sale. If you haven't already read one or both of them, we encourage you, because these tips that we are sharing are so critical to your win in seduction and just making your life easier and more fun, and making seduction easier and more fun. Yeah. We want you to win. Bye!